What's up, guys? This is TheKephas. Welcome to Classic Course, Leveling Edition, where we take a brief look at a specific class from WoW Classic and go over the key abilities that you will want to make use of as you're leveling up. So if you're not too familiar with how to play a particular class, hopefully this video will help make leveling a little easier for you. Today we're going to be talking about how to level up a rogue. When it comes to melee classes, rogues are probably the best, especially when it comes to leveling up. This is primarily because of their ability to put out high damage, along with their ability to stealth. Stealth allows them to sneak past enemies or surprise them with vicious attacks. Before your enemies know what even happened, they'll likely already be dead. The problem is that in order to do this consistently, rogues are heavily dependent on their gear, especially their weapons. In order to maintain your efficiency as a rogue, you're going to have to constantly be on the lookout for weapon upgrades. And rogues aren't very durable, so they're best whenever they can kill things quickly. But with the right gear, rogues can be very quick, efficient, and relatively easy to play. So if you want to become the next sneaky boy or girl, I'm here to help get you started with the basics of leveling a rogue in Classic. Starting off at level 1, your primary attack will be Sinister Strike. Each time you use it, you will build 1 combo point, and you can have up to 5 combo points. You can spend your combo points on Eviscerate, and the more combo points you use, the more damage it will do. Ideally, you'll want to spend 5 combo points on Eviscerate to get the most out of the damage. However, your combo points don't transfer over to another target, so you'll want to use whatever combo points you have depending on how much health your enemy has. You can also learn Stealth from your trainer provided you can get the copper for it. Stealth can be very useful to sneak up on hostile enemies or sneak past ones that you don't want to fight. Just know that while you're stealth, you do move significantly slower. But in general, it's good practice to begin each encounter stealthing and sneaking up behind your enemy to begin your attacks. This is because at level 4, you will gain an ability called Backstab. This ability does more damage than Sinister Strike, and it awards combo points, but you can only use it whenever you're standing behind your enemy. This is easy to do when you're in groups where another player might be pulling aggro, but if you're by yourself, you can sneak up behind your enemy and open with Backstab, getting 1 Backstab in before switching to Sinister Strike. Now there is one other caveat to Backstab. In order to use it, you must be wielding daggers. So if you start using swords, for instance, you can no longer use Backstab. For a rogue, it's very important to use the best weapons that you can find. So if you decide to switch to swords, it's perfectly acceptable to stop using Backstab. At level 6, you can learn to use Gouge, which will stun your target and award a combo point. While it's stunned, you can go behind it and get in another Backstab. At level 10, you will unlock your talent tree, and you are free to build out your rogue as you see fit. But this guide assumes that you will primarily be following the combat tree. You can also learn to dual wield from your class trainer, and you can learn to use swords from a weapon skill trainer. You can also learn Slice and Dice, which, when used, will temporarily increase your attack speed. The duration of Slice and Dice is dependent on how many combo points you spend. Ideally, you'll want to spend 5 combo points on Slice and Dice. But the priority is to spend combo points on Slice and Dice first, and as long as that buff is active, you can spend combo points on Eviscerate. At level 14, you can learn to use Garrote, which is a damage over time ability that will award 1 combo point when used. Now Garrote can only be used while stealthed, so ideally this will become your new opener when you engage in combat. Sneak up to your enemy, use Garrote, and then switch over to Sinister Strike to continue building combo points. At level 20, if you've been following the combat tree, then you should be able to learn Riposte, which will do a lot of damage, but you can only use it after you parry an attack. Riposte will also temporarily disarm your targets, so it's definitely worth using. At level 20, you can also learn the move Rupture, which is a combo point spending ability that deals damage over time. The amount of damage it does and the duration is dependent on how many combo points you spend. The thing is, while leveling, you probably won't be using this ability all that often. It's really good to use whenever you're fighting enemies with a lot of health, but when leveling, you'll be killing things so quickly that Rupture really isn't all that efficient. It's better to use your combo points on Slice and Dice and Eviscerate. But you will get a significant power increase at level 20 if you complete the class quest that will teach you how to make poisons. You can use poisons to temporarily buff your weapons that can damage or slow your enemies depending on which poisons you use. So make sure that you complete this class quest as soon as possible. At level 22, you can learn the move Vanish. Using it will allow you to enter stealth mode immediately even when you're in combat. This can be extremely useful to get yourself out of dangerous situations. At level 30, if you've still been following the combat tree, you should be able to unlock Blade Flurry. This will temporarily increase your attack speed and allow you to hit an additional enemy that's nearby. The attack speed alone makes the ability worth it, so you should use it on cooldown. And at level 40, you can finish off the combat tree by learning Adrenaline Rush. Using this ability will temporarily increase your energy regeneration, allowing you to use your abilities more quickly. Using this ability on cooldown will help to speed up fights. And that's pretty much everything you need to know about leveling up a rogue. Hopefully this video has helped get you started, and will make your leveling experience a bit easier. But if you're looking for something a little more in depth, like stat weights or talent builds, you might want to check out a very useful post on the WoW Classic subreddit, which provides a comprehensive list of guides for all things Classic WoW. A link has been provided in this video's description. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, let me know by clicking that like button, and feel free to share it with your friends so they can enjoy it as well. Don't forget, you can subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon to be notified as soon as new videos are posted. You can also follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and if you'd like, you can support this channel on Patreon. Links to all of this can be found in the description below. This is TheKephas. Until next time.